What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today, my friends. Today, guys, we hit it. We got our plays. We had a perfect day. We hit all of our trades today. Absolutely not one loser, guys. So we waited and waited. It took a little bit of time. This last week wasn't that great, but today we went ahead, guys, and we absolutely destroyed it. So I'm going to be breaking it all down for you step by step. I want to teach new traders, beginner traders. I want to help you on this journey. Day trading these days, guys, is a blessing. There's so much volatility for anyone to come in and make money as long as they know what they're doing and as long as they use the protection with their stop losses and have good targets, guys. It's the time right now. And I want to share this information with you, my friends. So let's go and step right into the war zone. All right. So let's do some shout outs right now. Ram, what's going on? Caladil, Trading Wars Army. Chemist Nate, welcome to the Trading Wars Army, my brother. Briggs, Trading Wars Army. Frank, One Story a Day. Anthony, Trading Wars Army. Bill, good evening, all great day today. Yes, sir. Lots of money today. Q Element, Dan, good to see you. George, Gus, Corey, Stanky, Hader, Troy, Fort, J Villa, Deepak, Ahmed, Robert, Trading Wars Army. Always Friday, Andy, what's going on? N7 Lead Farmer, Q Element, STK, Trading Wars Army. Good to see you guys. Jim, Alicia, Liu, Trading Wars Army. Martha, $35,000 today. Let's go. Well, you had a better day than me. That's amazing. Congratulations, Martha. Well deserved. All right, guys, let's step right into it, man. Hit me with a one if you're ready to rock and roll. I'm telling you right now, guys, the volatility that we have intraday, it's so powerful because long and short, there's opportunities to make money. You need the right setups. You need to have patience. You're going to see today, our first trade took about 15 minutes before it even developed. But that's what you need to have the trust and in your system and in your process to stick to what you're doing. Okay. And to believe in the risk to reward, because at the end of the day, everything is just math. Okay. So let's step right in. So what we do first thing each and every day is draw the previous day's high and the previous day's low. So let's do that. So here's the previous day's high. Here's the previous day's low. Okay. So we're also going to go in and we're going to go and get our long trigger. So we'll go ahead here to the trigger trades. Our long trigger was 399.65. Okay. So let's go ahead here. Go ahead and draw that. 399.65. So, the first thing as a new trader, as any trader in general, what you want to do, guys, is you want to go ahead and lay out your chart. Okay. Lay out your roadmap. All right. So going into the day, this is how your chart's going to look. Okay. You have your high, you have your low, you have your trigger. Wherever your trigger is, try to put it in a different color so you don't get confused. Okay. So here is the previous day. So we could see, we had a nice push up and then we had a big sell off into the close. Okay. So what we do is I'd like to wait for the first 3-minute candle. I don't usually trade before the first 3 minutes. Okay. So let's go ahead here. First 3-minute candle comes in right here. Okay. So what's important about this candle? What's important is that it's above the previous day's high. So we know that anyone that took this short can be potentially trapped, right? We know that's a possibility. Okay. So there's also people that were betting long and took long plays into the close. So there's a lot of factors that go into this first bar. And with this first bar, what we like to do is play the opening range breakout. So you can see here, we had a total of 4 trades today. All 4 trades were winners. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with the opening range breakout. The opening range breakout is the most quick and efficient trade. Why? Because it doesn't usually last for a long time. You get in within the first 3 to 15 minutes. You have a target and you have a stop loss. Very, very straightforward. You let the first 3-minute candle close, and then you go ahead and you draw the high and low of that candle. So here we go. So here's the high. and the low right there. So we have our high and low of the opening range breakout. So opening range breakout is literally what the name says. You're letting the range, okay? The range is the high and the low. You're letting it break out, and then you're going to choose whichever side it breaks is the side you are going to trade. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead to the live commentary today, and I'll walk you through everything step by step. So you can see here, good morning, friends. Big gap up coming in this morning. I'm leaning towards an orb, but let's see how the first candle reacts. So you can see right here, I also let everybody know the long trigger is 399.65, and I'll leave this open for a retest. So the first trade right here, guys, came in at 944, right around here, 944. Short target 475. So we got short at 9:44 a.m. So let me go ahead here and let me show you how to go ahead and play this orb. And this was a very, very great example of how to play the orb. So you could see the very next candle came in here. And what bar is this? This is an inside bar. And the inside bar is a yellow bar. If you go ahead and add my free indicators, I'll send it to you right now in the chat. This will automatically highlight the color of the bars for you so you can easily identify when there's an inside bar. So you see how the body is yellow. So that's an inside bar, meaning it did not break the high or the low of the candle. So what do? We just wait. We just be patient, okay? In. Next candle comes in right here. Again, we're still inside of the range. So we're not doing anything, guys. Then the next candle comes here, still inside of the range. So you could see at 9:35, I messaged everybody. I said, I'm still waiting for entry here. The orb range did not break yet. So finally, guys, at 9:44, we broke that low. And when we broke this low, okay, we broke this low with an outside bar. And this is the best way to break an opening range breakout. Why is this such a great way to break an opening range breakout? Because watch this price action right here. This high broke. So anybody that went long, you could see how it went long. We pushed up just for a little bit. So anybody that went long, we sold off right away. So within 3 minutes, we pushed up and then bam, we sold right back off. So I was so happy with this orb because I knew we were going to hit targets. I knew we were going to do it because what happened is all the bulls, you could see there's a wick here and there's a wick here. So the bulls, they bought on this candle, they bought on this candle, and then the next candle made a new high. Okay, it made a new high and then it turned around and sold off hard. So as soon as we came and we broke this low, guys, at 9:44, I went short. And what I did is I took a Fibonacci on the whole range. There's the high to the low range. My first target is on the 272, and then my next target is on the 50, and then I just scale out on all of these levels. I use the Fibonacci to make it methodical. So next candle, bam, you see that, guys? Boom, breaks right in, hits the 272, hits the 50, and then we flush straight down into our targets. Once we get past the 50, I automatically move the stop loss to break even. So the first morning trade right here, guys, the opening range breakout, it took us a good bit of time, but we had extreme patience today and we're able to hit the targets. This one went for about 7 points, $350 a contract. Really, really good start. So you can see right here, this is me laying out the targets. Nice flush target. One hit some, sent some fire. Next target, moving stop loss to break even. 5 points secured. Huge win, short orb. Great start to the day, my friends. Thank you for being here. We also hit Tesla. We also hit MU. I'm going to get to that in a bit. But just hit me with a 1. Do you guys understand the opening range breakout? And for a new trader that wants to be in and out, that wants something simple, the opening range breakout is a very simple play. You mark the high, you mark the low of the first 3-minute bar. It can also be the 5 or the 15 if the 3 minutes is too quick for you, and you play off of that range. You can play off of that range all day. You can even wait for it to break, and then you can wait for it to retest, and that's exactly what happened today as well. All right. All right, so we're good there with that. So that was the opening range breakout. And now let's get into the crazy plays today, guys, because we started to demolish this chart today. We absolutely destroyed this chart today. So let's continue. I gotta take a sip of water because I'm losing my voice. Okay, so I'm gonna swap over to the 5-minute chart. So on the 5-minute chart, we love to play the fibs. Okay, the 5-minute chart is a nice place to play the fibs because it's easy to read the price action. So here's the first 5-minute bar. Generally, we don't take any Fibonacci off of the first 5-minute bars. We like to wait for at least 2 to 3 bars. Here's the second bar. Okay, so you tell me, my friends, if you look at that pattern, what pattern is that a bearish or bullish pattern? Hit me with a 1 for bearish, hit me with a 2 for bullish. Okay, so what we saw on this pattern is we saw a lot of selling pressure. Okay, if you look at the wicks will tell the story for these two candles. The price was all the way up here at 402.30 two times, and then it's sold off by the end of the bar. By the end of the 5 minutes, it's sold off. Okay, so right there, guys, we detected a huge algo short. Why? Because we can see the wicks. What's happening here is as soon as we push up, there's a bigger seller that's pushing down. We also have anyone that took the gamble of holding bullish overnight. They are also up a lot of money because they took the gamble of holding overnight when the market was red. And because of that, they're up a lot of money. So we have two things happening. We have the bullish traders that are locking in some profits because they don't want to keep holding this after they had a huge gain. We also have the shorts that are identifying this as a good short. And we can look at the candles and we can see that. So what do we do? What do we do with this information? So we go straight into the morning leg Fibonacci. Okay. And the morning leg Fibonacci has not been really good this month. For October, it was a superb big winner. Okay. But today, with the morning leg, we were able to catch the high of the day and make a shit ton of money because we stayed disciplined. Okay. We stick to the strategies and we follow it because we know we just need to hit these things 1 or 2 times or 3 times. And if we hit it big, we're going to make a lot of money that's going to cover any loss. That's the power of risk to reward. Okay. So let's go in here now. So we clearly have a high and we have a low. Okay. So I'll go ahead, I'll double click and I'll put this on the basic setting. So all we're looking for, guys, is the 618. That's it. That's all I want you to focus on. As a new trader, I just want you to focus on the 618. I don't want you to focus on anything else because it's going to be confusing for you. Okay, so here we go. Here's our 618. So what we're looking for is we want it to pull back to the 618. Why? Because the 618 is a 61.8% discount. It's a 61.8% deal from the low for this range. And that is going to allow us to make the most potential money because we get a deal. We're not overpaying. If you overpay for something and it goes up still, you can make a tiny amount of profit, which is not even worth it in the long run. Because if you keep doing a chasing strategy, when you have a loser, it'll wipe out all your gains instantly. But if you can be disciplined and wait for the deal, and you always wait for the deal, you don't need to win more than 35% of trades. And that's the biggest secret in the stock market. Okay. So here we go. The next candle comes in there, guys. Look how beautiful this is. Okay. So I'm going to go to the 1 minute just so you can see the price action a little bit better. So there's our high and our low. So you could see, guys. So we had this little push here. Okay. We pushed down. And then do you see this candle right here? This is the candle that fills the 618. Do you notice how it's an inverted hammer? Okay. So this is the candle that fills the 618. Hit me with the 1. Do you see it? It touches the 618. As soon as it touches the 618, it turns around with a sell-off. Okay. And that's visually, we can see this. Visually, we can look at it. We can see, yeah, this is the wick was here. It touched 618. It sold off. If we go to the 5-minute chart, we can also see there was a lot of selling before. So we're creating the story here. So once we touched the 618, guys, we went short. We put the stop loss at the high of the day for protection, guys, and then we crushed right through. Okay. So we crushed right through. We made a new low. After that, we did the same thing. We went ahead and we just did the afternoon leg, low to high right here. So if you're looking at this, guys, you're looking at this and you're like, oh my God, this is a big bullish candle. This looks like it's going to be bullish, but we play the fibs. We know the fib is hidden support and resistance. So again, we shorted one more time on that 618. Okay. We popped up there just for a little bit. So there was a little bit of heat on that trade, guys. And then after that, check this out. That's all she wrote. See that, guys? That's all she wrote right there. Beautiful. We even retested that 618. If I drag it out here, we retested it 3 times on the day. 1, 2, 3. We retested the 618 3 times and we sold off huge. Okay. So right there, guys, we did the opening range breakout short. We did the morning leg short right up here. So the morning leg right here, this short right here, that's the play of the day. Okay. If you nail that right here, let me go ahead and calculate the points. Let me go ahead and calculate the points for you guys. So just hit the plus. Yes, new price scale. So we shorted right here. That's 40.12. The low was about 39.60. So let's say roughly 50 points. So easily at least 40 points. 40 points is $2,000. Really good money, guys. Okay, so I'm being conservative as well. All right. So again, we had that. So let me just reiterate everything. I'll start from the beginning. So the first thing we had was the opening range breakout where we shorted the first candle's low. We took that all the way down for a nice 7-point gain. Then from there, we drew the Fibonacci for the morning leg. It was a very tiny one. There was your 618 entry. That, guys, look how beautiful that is. If you short it up here, guys, really, 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 really great trade. And then from there, we took the afternoon leg, which was the full high to low. Again, we came to the 618. We took a little bit of heat. This almost stopped out. But by trusting the fib process here, guys, we hit it 1, 2, 3 times, and then we rolled over and collapsed. Beautiful, beautiful day. The last play we had was the long trigger. So remember, our long trigger was 399.65. So here we go, 399.65. I always leave these long triggers, I leave them automatic. So we came in here at 399.65. What was our target? Our target was 401.08. Literally, guys, fully automated with shares. You could go, you could walk the dog, you could go to work, you could do whatever you want, man. And this trade hit on its own. You didn't even need to do anything. So there's our fill on the green line. The orange line is our target. Every single trade worked today. And I'm extremely grateful and extremely, extremely proud for that. So thank you, guys. Hit me with a 1. Did you guys do well today? Did you make some money? There was so much opportunity. Even the long didn't last. It wasn't a big long push, but it was still good enough money to make money day trading. You could make an easy $1,000 on that play. Okay. So right there, the orb, the morning leg, the afternoon leg, if you played all of these legs together, guys, is about a 100-point day. That's a $5,000 day with one contract. All right. Some people trade 20, 30, 40, 50 contracts. I know people that trade that size. And when you're trading that size, guys, these days are $30,000, $100,000 days. Very, very good. And I just want to say it's been tough lately, November, but this is what we wait for. This is what we trade. We wait, guys, and we take our setups and we play them step by step. So what did this pattern create on the daily chart? What did it create? This pattern, guys, created an outside bar, and that's what I wanted to show you today. So we had that outside bar, guys. Here's our outside bar right there. And the last outside bar, we shorted it. It was on November 1st. We took the break below this low and we shorted this outside bar for a nice winner. Outside bars on the daily chart have been extremely reliable and powerful. So we're going to just keep trading them for the rest of the year, whether we win or lose. So we have another outside bar setup. This setup is so powerful. Why is it so powerful? Well, look at the 5-minute chart. We made a new high on the day and a new low on the day. So anybody that was trading breakouts were trapped today, and some of them are bag holding. So tomorrow we're going to come in and we're going to take advantage of that. So this sets up an impressive swing trade. This is a very powerful swing trade going into the rest of the year. So I already have the swing trades posted under SPY swing trades. I have the swing trades posted, ready to go. But you guys can play along as well. I just want to say, guys, today, excellent day. We hit every single thing. Fib on top of fib, opening range breakout. Literally, guys, I taught you this afternoon leg strategy yesterday. Hit me with the 3. Did you watch the video yesterday? I taught you this exact strategy yesterday. I showed you how to draw the afternoon leg. If you followed along, guys, it was easy money today, man. Really, really easy. Obviously not going to work all the time, right? But look at the winners. You see the size of these winners? These are massive winners. If you hit this afternoon leg, your whole month is paid for. In terms of your gains, you don't even need to trade for the rest of the month because it's that much opportunity. If you hit this morning leg and afternoon leg back to back, you take it into this gap fill right here, guys, forget about it. It's over. It's game over. All right. So really, really nice. All right. So we also hit Tesla today, $860. So let me go ahead and just show you Tesla, guys. I post an extreme amount of content on my free Twitter channel. So please, I had a nice steak tonight, guys. Make sure you follow the Twitter. So Tesla, the play for yesterday, let me go ahead and just walk you through. So our Tesla play was right here. Our long was 194.79. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you that. 194.79. I'll just show you how we're able to capitalize on that one. So this was beautiful, guys. This is really a thing of beauty. So the orange line is our long trigger. We're using the big box, small box strategy. So the big box, small box strategy, I've been teaching you guys that for about a month or two now. So here's our big box. This is the range from the day before. And then here is the range from yesterday. So we have a big box within a small box. So, sorry, a small box within a big box. So what are they trying to do? The market, the stock wants to break out. So Tesla wants to break out because the range is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. The premiums are getting hit and the market wants to break out. So this is our line 194.79. So we want to go in here and get long when we touch that. Boom. So we touch that right in the morning, guys, off the open. And we have a nice push up here, guys, off of a fib. So how do we know when to exit? Well, we can use the fibs, right? So if we look over here, we had a nice morning leg. So I'll show you guys the morning leg right here. I take this Fibonacci from low to high. You could see we came back into the 618 and then we made a new high. That's your cue. You always want to get out if you're long on new highs, if you're short on new lows, because look what happens after, right? We sell off because the rookies start chasing. All the people these guys are following on Twitter, on the internet, Tesla's going this, that, $300, blah, blah, blah. Let the fibs guide you. Let the price action guide you. Forget about the emotions. The day you throw the emotions out of the window is the day you become profitable. Trust me on that. If you have a bias on any trade, you will lose. You will lose in the long run. You can win, you can be lucky, but the bias is what kills us. The bias is what kills us. Be ready to go long or short, whatever the price shows. This is why we trade. The only way you can have an edge in technical analysis, the only way you can have an edge is through reading the chart. And if the chart says you go long, you go long. If the chart says you short, you short. If you can't get over that hump, guys, you're going to be in trouble. All right. And trust me, I have let go of my bias. I just trade the price action. You could see opening range breakout. Okay. It wants to go. I was ready to go long this morning. I thought we were going to go long, but we broke the low. So I'm going short. Now we have a Fibonacci legs to the short side. I'm going short. I am not letting the bias take over. Okay. Hit me with a 10 if you agree with me there. Does that make sense? We also hit MU. We don't have enough time to do MU, but you can go ahead and check that out on the Twitter. Posted that pic yesterday. And what I'm going to do is this. So I told you guys, any day we have a perfect day in the stock market. What is a perfect day? A perfect day is when we don't have any losing trades. So there was not one losing trade today. We had the orb, we had the two fibs, we had this trigger, we had Tesla, we had MU, all winners. So because we had a perfect day, we are going to do Black Friday today. Okay. So people have been asking me for a Black Friday sale. I got an email from a customer today. I got a bunch of people in the YouTube. We are going to do it now because I want to give value. When I make money, I want you guys to I want to give back. Okay. It's good. It's good. Good energy. So whenever I do really, really well, guys, you're going to get something, whether it's a giveaway, whether it's a deal, I'm going to hook you guys up. Okay. And trust me, I didn't even want to do this video. You guys saw the steak I had tonight. I had 2 glasses of wine. I had a nice steak. I didn't even want to come back upstairs today and do this video, but this is my commitment to the community, and I really care about you guys. I want you guys to succeed. When you're losing money, there's nobody there. When I lost money, when I first started trading, 20 grand trading options, no one gave a shit about me. Okay, people could just like step on me and like I was like a fly, okay, on the wall. And I was depressed and it was hard. It was hard on my family because that's all the money I had, guys. When you come from poverty, when you come from an immigrant family, guys, you don't have money. Okay, $20,000 is a lot of money. That's someone's life savings. That's all the money I had coming out of university as a graduate. I've been working as a CPA for a few years, and that's the money I saved up, and I got it wiped out. All right, nobody wants to talk about that. That's the thing that inspires me to come every single day to teach you guys. That's why I do it, because somebody is at that point in their life where they need the right tools. I don't give a shit if you are in the Discord or not, but I will teach you risk to reward, proper trading, trading without emotions. I will teach you those things. You could trade Bollinger Band. You could trade moving average. You could do whatever you want. I don't care. But I will teach you a way to do it where you won't blow up. That's the whole point. If you could survive your first year and make some money, you beat 90% of the stock market. That's my goal. Okay? So like I said, so this is what we're going to do today. We had a perfect trading day. We all got paid. We made money. So this is what we're going to do. If you get any one of the 3 books for 24 hours from this video, I'm going to give you 2 months for free in the Discord instead of 1. Okay. So instead of 30 days in the Discord, you're going to get 60 days in the Discord. That is just for 24 hours. All right. We already have a lot of people that joined the Discord this year. It's getting to the point where I can't even manage it anymore. There's just too much people. So I have to be careful how I do this. I don't want there to be 1,500 people in the Discord spamming stuff that are not relevant, because it actually takes away. And as I grow, I realize that less is more. If you have too much people and they're all distracting everybody else, then no one succeeds, because everybody gets FOMO and everybody gets over analysis in their head. Okay. If you have a set of people that know what they're doing and that trade risk to reward, that's how you succeed as a community. You need to have your snipers. And that's what I'm trying to build. I want a community of snipers that go for the fibs, that know what we're doing. Okay. So right now, like I said, 24 hours, anybody grab a book, 2 months instead of 1 month. Don't worry about just fill in the form and I'll take care of everything. Okay. And 69 pages, over 50 charts. I've done my absolute best to explain everything in here, guys, step by step. So that's the fib book. The spy book is what probably a lot of you want, which is basically, it talks about everything we do. So the opening range breakout is here, 3, 5, 15-minute. Fractal entries, which is inside, outside bars, holy grail, nirvana. Trigger trading is what I just showed you. And then we have the Fibonacci power entries. I don't go into a lot of detail in the Fibonacci in this book because it's too much to have in the same book. So I have that in the other one. If you just want to do fibs, check out that other book. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. That's the deal. 24 hours. That's how we do it. Thank you for your time. And I'm just looking forward. Now we made a good bit of money today. The goal is to not get confident and cocky for the rest of the week. The goal is to end profitable. Whenever you have a big gain, if you give that back by the end of the week, then you probably did something wrong, unless it was just absolutely bad, price action. But most of the time, when you have a winner, you should finish. When you have a big winner like this, you need to finish the week green. That's your job as a professional trader. That's your job to manage your money. Okay. Otherwise than that, thank you very much for your time. I'm not going to do any scans today. There's no raindrops. There's nothing like that. I have some picks that I'll post for tomorrow on the Twitter. So make sure you follow along. Last thing I want to say is I added 2 new links in the description to this video: Conditional Orders and Futures Tradings in Interactive Broker. For anybody that wants to learn more about that, check out the links in the description of the video. There's some 2 guides there. They should be upgraded guides, so you can have more information on setting up your orders and stuff like that. We will go into the paper account and I'll show you guys how to input trades sometime this week or on the weekend. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. If you comment, like, and subscribe, you have a chance every single Sunday to win the giveaways. I do giveaways every week. A lot of people don't do that, but I believe that, if you guys are going to give me your time to learn, I'm going to give you something in return, because your time is valuable. All right. Otherwise than that, thank you very much. Send me some rockets on the way out for the perfect day. We haven't seen a perfect day in a while. So we haven't seen one. Definitely this month, we haven't seen one this good. So send me some rockets on your way out, and let's continue this powerful train into the end of the month and into the end of the year. Thank you very much. Take care.